Okay, welcome back everyone. So here we are in Untitled, and it's been a little while since I've last played this tune. It's been a busy week, almost 2 weeks for me really, but I'm back. I missed this guy a lot, I really have missed him, and we are going to get very close to dinging right now hopefully, because we've got a lot of quests to turn in. So first up is the Alien Ecology quest, which we did last time with, what was that, Hanging with My Nomies, the guy from Hanging with My Nomies. Here we go, 7250. There's no I think there's a follow-up to that. Maybe not. I thought there would be. What's this guy doing? I was talking to a friend I met just now. Might run into him. He's out here in Angoro. We'll roll the bones. That's, remember, we were like doing some Metal Gear Solid sneaking around for that quest last time. I had a lot of fun doing that actually. I don't think any of this is an upgrade for us. No. We'll just grab this and we'll probably disenchant it. What else do we have to turn in? We have... Oh yeah. We have all the pylon quests. Let's go take care of that. And then once we turn in these pylon quests, I think... Wait, I'm getting... Oops, I got like totally mixed up in here. Once we turn in... Let's get our furball suit on. Once we turn in the pylon quests, all three of them, I think there's a follow-up to it. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it just enables us to use the pylons. I forget. We'll turn in all three of those. We'll definitely ding. We're going to hit 50, which is really exciting. That means that we're down to the last 10 levels or so. So 60 is on its way. I can see it. What is our slash played, by the way? We're at about 4 days and 15 hours to hit 50. There we go. Oh, nice. We hit 50 at the first one. Cool. I wasn't sure if we'd hit 50 from that, but I'm quite excited that we managed that. And of course we get the usual, oh look, 1 strength, that's so useful, and 2 spirit, 2 intellect, that actually has some use, but yay. Oh, JD Collie, making sense of it. Speak with JD Collie in a moment. Okay. You probably weren't expecting to find me in this cave. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Super, this is fascinating. I can only hope that my diagrams are correct. I compiled everything into this manual, which you can have. I believe I can answer any questions you have about the crystals now, Super. Great. Well, thank you. 750 experience, I'll take it. Now, if you've never seen this manual, let's find it. Crystal Pylon User's Manual. It's divided into 3 chapters, Northern, Eastern, Western. And for example, if you're at the Northern Pylon accepts yellow, red, and green crystals. The Pylon focuses on the energy that can be created using yellow crystals as the main source of power. There are 2 possible effects, one that will produce damage, and one that will negate damage. This will provide a large explosion. I think this one is like an arcane explosion, if I remember correctly. It's not really that useful as far as I know. I don't think a lot of people ever bother farming this up and using it. And then the yellow and green one provides us with a healing aura. I don't know if anyone uses that much either. I don't remember ever using it, but there you go. So you need yellow and green or yellow and red for that one. Eastern Pylon. This one's actually supposed to be pretty good. Wait, no, never mind. What is this? Blue and green. It's spirit buff. It's not totally worthless, right? It has some use. And this one is a shield. That's like a thorns buff, I think, basically, if I remember right. That's kind of cool. I don't know if it's super useful again, but kind of cool. Again, blue and yellow, blue and green. And the last one here, an armor increase requires red and green, and then, what is this? Lowers the armor of a specific target. I don't know if I ever used that one. Red and blue. So, there's the pylon. Basically, it's like a cheat sheet. I probably will throw it away. It's honestly, it's kind of unique. Like, you can't really get it anywhere else, but it's not really that useful. Ooh, lost. Find Ringo at the Fire Plume Ridge. That's a level 50 quest if I remember correctly. We just got Spregel's Canteen. But yeah, so that's the Crystal Pylon. I'll probably throw it away soon, because honestly this is available online, right? There's like guides for this, so it's not that important to have it anymore. Not like in the olden days where you didn't really have like a good resource necessarily, or, you know, alt-tabbing to like Thoughtbot was something that actually took a lot of system resources, so you didn't always want to necessarily use that if you could avoid it. And truthfully, it's pretty simple, right? Generally there's like one set of crystals you know are the best ones for you, and you'll just take those and be done with it. Now, I do think we get experience for the first time we turn in this quest, if I remember right. It's been a long time since I've done this quest, but I think you get experience, so I will try to collect as much of this as I can. I'm also gonna try and do one of these full blood petal sprout collections, which I need 15 of them, I believe, so I need quite a few. Now, our main quest of the day is going to be to finish up the Apes of Angora. We need 2 gorilla pelts still. And then What else? Oh yeah. Do we have? We do have Ungoro dirt, right? Yeah. Okay, we're still working on this. We're still trying to get the stupid marrow grain. Which, where are the marrow grain in my inventory? I have so much stuff, and it always takes me forever to find stuff. Hold on. What did I get? A casing with the marrow grain. There we go. We've got 6. We need 20 because we have 2 sets of quests that require 10 each. So that's a little painful, and it's a 10-minute cooldown. So we're gonna try to remember to use that as much as we can. And otherwise, where are we going? We are going to go over here to the apes in the northeast. Try to find just a few apes we need. Do I have a lot of yellow crystals? I got 15. I've got plenty of those for now. Okay, cool. And lash. Oh yeah, we need blood petal sprouts too. Okay. Let's start working on these guys. Remember these guys being really annoying. I forgot what they do. They do some sort of debuff, right? It's actually really nasty, and I forget exactly what it was. It's like a mana drain debuff, is that right? I think so. There it is. Mana leech every 3 seconds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I knew it was something kind of like that was really painful. Also, this guy's kind of beefy. Oh yeah, I need to spend my talent point. I will do that in just a moment. Let's finish this guy off. And let's, where's my stone form? That's handy. Okay. Talent points. Okay, so we did finish off Martyrdom last time. And now I remember thinking I kind of wanted to go back to Shadow, but what else is in Discipline? Like getting a buffed powered Fortitude, that seems nice. We could put, like, like, all of these seem good, right? Like Unbreakable Will, Improved Powered Shield, Improved Fortitude. We could put, like, 3 points into this, and then we would have still, like, another like 5 points or so. And then we could, let's see. Inner Focus seems kind of fun, because we could start using that with Mind Blast to open fights. That seems useful. I might do Discipline. It seems kind of fun to go into Discipline. But I'd rather have 15% increased fort. So what is 43? 15% of 43. That's like 4.3, 6 point. It's like, that's around 6. Probably should roll around. It'd be about 60. I'm like 60 health. What is a powered shield? 5% of. So that would be 30. So I'd add 30. So 30 for this, or 60. So I'd actually get more health total. I mean, that's the thing. Think about it. This would actually give me more total health than the shield would. Now, of course, shield has other benefits because it's absorbing, so I don't get like knocked back, or my spells don't get like pushed back. But I think powered fort is better overall, and just that it gives me, and also I can buff anyone with it, right? Multiple people at a time, whereas I don't always have powered shield up, but I always have powered fort up. So I think improved powered fort makes more sense to me. I don't know if that is a logical argument, but I think that made sense. So I'm going to go with that, because it gives me overall more extra health permanently, basically, because I always have it up. Although I need to recast it on myself. I probably will just let this one wipe out, and then I'll recast it later. I'm not going to bother recasting it right now. Unfortunately, all the apes, I think, are in... Oh, there's an ape. I was going to say, I thought they were all inside, but apparently there is one outside at least. At least one. Okay. I don't see the powered shield on myself. I'm going to... There we go. What did I just hit him with? How much damage did I actually do? Oh, let's do this. Watch this. Psychic Scream. Not playing around with these guys today. Fresh Powered Shield. Like, the Powered Shield effect isn't showing on my character for some reason. Let's face both these guys. Okay, there we go. Powered Shield's still up, which is nice. It means I can pretty freely... Oh, I got a stun on him. Nice. I can just pretty freely spam spells and not worry about him interrupting me, at least. Or, I would say interrupt, but I really mean like pushing back, you know, like actually causing a pushback on my spells. And one Mind Blast should finish him off, just about. Maybe? There we go. Fortunately, he didn't drop any. We got an Angoro Soul from that guy, that's kind of handy. But yeah, no ape pelts still. We're really getting some bad luck on those ape pelts. I don't know what exactly I'm expecting, but it just seems like a bad drop rate for us. You know what I never use, like literally ever use, is, what am I thinking of? Desperate Prayer. I still have that. Like, that's just like the dwarf racial, I believe. And I never use it because I'm in shadow form, so it's like completely unusable for me. But it's such a good spell. It's just like an instant heal for like 500 health on myself. It's just nice, like super handy. I would use it more if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Like, what else am I gonna say? Can't use it. Alright, let's get this guy slowed. And I guess I will power shield, and I'm pretty much gonna burn all my mana on this guy, unfortunately. So in real life news, the reason why I've been so busy lately is because I had a job interview, and it's just like a first round interview. So I'm still quite far away from actually... What was the casting? Yeah, I'm quite far away from... Man, still nothing. What is the drop rate on these things? I'm still quite far away from ever being offered a position, because I still need to go through a second round interview at least, if not more. Let's assume I even get an offer from this first round. What do I want to do? I want to drink. Let's drink one of these. Oh yeah, this Lesser Wizard Oil. I need to apply that to my stuff. I'm going to do that when I stand up. So, first round interviews. First time I ever done a Skype interview. It was actually... wasn't terrible. I mean, it went well. Here's the thing. So I got an email saying, hey, we saw your application. We would like to offer you an interview, Skype interview, on this date at this time. It's going to be 15 minutes long, and you'll be interviewing with the search committee for this position. I haven't really mentioned maybe yet, but the position itself is actually a tenure track faculty position. So this is just what you'd consider like your standard professor at a relatively large university, and it requires a lot of research and teaching. It's not just teaching, it's not just research. I would do both. Research would probably actually be the majority of my time spent would be on research rather than teaching, but both are involved. So with that said, these positions are pretty hard to come by. There's not a lot of them open at any given time, and you have to at least have a PhD. You usually have to have like a lot of research experience, a lot of different things you have to have to be even eligible. So I was pretty excited just to get an interview, first round interview. That felt pretty nice. However, got a long way to go. So the interview itself was 15 minutes long, like on the dot. It was 15 minutes and 3 seconds. I had a timer running, so it's keeping track of the Skype interview itself. I guess Skype keeps track. And I thought it went well, I think. You know, it's hard to tell. They didn't really give me any feedback in the 15 minutes, but they seemed to agree with a lot of things I was saying, and some head nods and things like that. And they asked me 5 questions. They asked me questions like, you know, what course, like, you know, nothing, they were open-ended questions, but they would ask me something like, looking at our course catalog, what courses do you think are missing? What course would you want to teach or bring with you? Thankfully, that was the kind of question I prepared for, so I was ready to go on that one. That was an easy question, I thought. They asked me questions like, how am I going to get grants? What kind of grants am I going to apply for? How am I going to fund my lab? You know, those things. And those are all things I'm very comfortable answering, thankfully. So, for the most part, it went well. But I have no idea if they're going to follow up and they'll follow up. I don't know if they are interested in pursuing it any further with me or not, but I'm hoping so. What is with the Apes of Nguro? This quest, we are like 0 for 7 or something on these. Okay, we're about to lose Arcane Intellect, unfortunately. Can't seem to get line of sight on this guy. There we go. Unfortunately, I had to like run into aggro range to get to him. That's okay. We go from about 3,700 mana. How much do we lose Arcane Intellect? Well, like 300. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it kind of stinks. It's like, you know, maybe 8% of our mana I think we just lost, but that's okay. Maybe we'll find a little mage buddy out here that can give us the hookup. I'm starting to wonder if this quest is like bugged, or if I'm just like really getting hosed on the drop rate. It seems really bad. Like, it can't be the only one who thinks it's really bad drop rate, right? I guess there's not that many that way. The problem is I don't really know if I want to like go deeper and deeper into this cave for this stupid quest. Like, it's just like, it's honestly kind of a... There's another gorilla over there, so let's go get that one. Too far away, really? I'm gonna pull aggro, aren't I? From the other one over there. I saw there's another one like patrolling. I just don't know which way he's coming or where he's going from. But I saw him like he was going this way, right? He went down and to the left of the screen. But I just don't know if he's also, if he patrols back or if he patrols in a circle. There he is, there he is. Found him. Thought he might be there. I want to re-shield and just back up a little. This is a good spot to be. It's just like, I just want to avoid that patrol if I can. Let's go ahead and drink. And actually, forgot about this. I want to Wizard Oil myself. What does that give me? 16 spell damage. That's worth it, for sure. We'll Inner Fire, and I think that's good enough. I think we can just let that guy patrol away. And I think I can actually sneak over here. Maybe get my Furbog suit on. Maybe I'll blend in, they won't notice me, right? One can dream. And let's get this guy. Because I think I can pull this guy safely without this guy or that guy aggroing onto me. That's the dream anyway. And I really hope it's the dream is correct because I have no mana left. I kind of went in here YOLOing. Our evergreen pouch is reset. I should have kept better track of that. I will cast it in just a moment. Like I said, you gotta keep up on this or you're never gonna finish the quest because, like, hey look, we got a pelt. What are the odds? 1 in 8? 1 in 10? I don't know. Oh, there's another one over there. Nice, okay. I didn't realize that was another gorilla. I can definitely pull that guy pretty easily. Another Mara Grain, nice, I'll take it. Let's do this. I think now's a good time to pull this guy. I'm gonna run away. Nifty stopwatch a little bit. Get to about here. I hope this guy doesn't leash on me here, but I think we'll be good at this position. And one more. I'm down to 9 mana, so I'm about out, but let's hope this drops. I'd be so happy if this drops. You have no idea. Okay, nope, can't be happy just yet. Now, unfortunately, I think we're fresh out of just the Ungoro gorillas here. So I think I'm just going to sneak out. I'm going to let this guy path by, and I think we're just going to leave. I don't think it's worth chasing down any deeper in this cave, because it really is like fairly deep to get into here. And like you can see on the minimap here, it actually curves around. It goes up like this way, and there's like a ledge here. I think there's a ledge over here, and it's just not worth it right now. I think we will come back here later. There's a named mob we'll probably take out, but for now, I think I'm just gonna sneak out. Maybe. Okay, none of those. I'm just gonna hope for like a respawn or two over here. There's none. There might be another one over here, but I can't see him. I don't really want to fight my way over there for no reason, in case I'm wrong and there's nothing there. I love that nifty stopwatch. It's so good. Look at all my potions. I have so many potions. Alright, there's some Ungoro dirt, but we don't really... How much dirt do we have left? We have quite a bit. We're actually okay on that. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with these guys too much right now. Like, I don't really... I'm just going to wait for this outside area to respawn. In the meantime, I think I'll go find some... These. I said I was looking for some blood petal lashers. I want to go kill them. Flayers, lashers, whatever you want to call them, whichever of the spawns there are. And I think I'm going to focus on these for a little bit around here, because I know there's a few spawns nearby, until all these gorillas respawn, and then we'll come back in and finish up the gorilla quest. It's actually a level 55 quest. It's I'm like way beyond my pay grade, I guess you want to call it here, to be fighting those guys, but it is what it is. I am going to stone form here, because I think I can kill this guy before... Oh no, I'm not going to kill him fast enough. I'm going to get repoisoned. Watch this. I'm going to repoison the last second. Oh no, okay. I timed that a little bit off. Blood petal. Got it. Nice. 5 of 15, or 3/4 the way done. Yeah, so I think everything in Vanilla WoW, there's a lot of questing. A lot of I don't know what you would call it. Not questing, but a lot of logic you can apply to try and efficiently level. You don't always have to level efficiently, but depending on what your goals are, it can be nice to try and aim for a more efficient leveling. And let's be honest here, I'm far from the most efficient of levelers. I tend to kind of chill and just kind of run around and have some fun. What guild am I in? Am I in Full Mithril Jacket? Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm in Full Mithril Jacket. I know Thandir, that's right. I recognize him. He's the GM. Definitely at least an officer. Delicious Cave Mold, Savage Frond, Blood Petal. Huh, cool. I'll happily take all those things. Look at my mana just getting sucked away. That is gross. This is the nastiest debuff in this stupid game. And I say stupid pretty lightly, by the way. I went ahead and rebuffed with a new powered fort, which gives me the full... It says 43, but it should be 49. I didn't actually pay attention to how much I buffed up my health, but it should be 49. That's a tooltip error, which hopefully... I think that's correct. I think this always was like that, and I think it still gave me the correct amount. I didn't pay actual attention to how much it boosted it. I'll have to look at that next time. Now, I'm still looking for more blood petal guys. There we go. Blood petal thresher. Let's get them. The guild is recruiting. How big is the guild? 16 online, 573 members total. 573. I thought 500 was the max. Maybe I'm mistaken. And let's check. Last online. People that were on the last 2 weeks. I usually, let's say last week. Let's see people on last week. Oh, about, I don't know what would that be? About 60% of the guild has been on last week. That's pretty good. It's always kind of interesting to see. That's like one of my favorite things to do when I'm in a guild or join a guild, is to kind of get a sense of welcome. Welcome. There, that's how we spell that word. I can spell. I kind of like to get a sense of the popularity, or like the not popularity, the presence in a guild, and how many people are online, or how many people have been online, and so it's kind of nice to get a sense of that every now and then, because I like to do that. Let's finish this guy off. I can't even stone form right now, sad. You know, we've been getting pretty good drop rate on the blood petals, thankfully, which is handy, to say the least. It's not the best of quests, so it's nice to at least get a decent drop rate. I bet the gorillas have respawned, and man, I don't know what to say, but once we get these 2 quests done, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep questing out here. I guess I would like to go find Ringo and escort him back. It's a pretty easy quest. It really is a pretty easy quest. I don't know if I can do like the well, yeah, I can probably do most of these quests. Alright, here's our last gorilla, folks. I feel it. I feel this is the dream. It's happening. I also feel a little bit like a Jedi when I use my little laser beam here, or really like more like a Sith, I guess, right? I feel like oh my gosh, I'm gonna embarrass myself with my Star Wars lore. I feel like the Emperor here. Is that Palpatine? Emperor Palpatine? That's his name, right? Gosh, I should know this. I've not seen Star Wars that many times, and I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan on earth, but I like Star Wars. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Star Wars. I find it, I think they're fun movies. I'm not into all the other things like that. I don't really watch the TV shows or read the comics or anything, but I like Star Wars overall. That said, Emperor Palpatine, definitely, I'm correct in that. I feel like I'm laser beaming people like Emperor Palpatine does in Return of the Jedi. I don't know. That's just how it feels. Although it needs to be, I guess it's a red beam, if I'm remembering right? Or is it green? I think it's red. So the color's a bit off, but you know, you can't have everything. Okay, is this guy gonna die soon? I hope so. I see another one of our gorillas was red. As you may have noticed, our last gorilla did not give us what we needed, sadly. So we have to forge on. Eventually we'll get what we need. Yeah, so in a bit, what I want to do, once I finish this quest, I probably will work my way down to Ringo and grab Ringo, and along the way I'll kill any, man, we are gearing up, welcome. Along the way I will grab any, like blood petal mobs I can along the way, and yeah, that'll be kind of our plan for the time being. And I think after that, like I said, I'm not totally sure. Oh, I blacked him out. Nice. I didn't expect that to land. I'm not expecting them to get some from that. I mean, what is our blackout rate? Like 10%? 10%, yeah. So it's you know, it's pretty low. So it's not. It's probably reasonable to not plan around it. You know, like not expect to have the stun land. Sure is nice when it happens though. 3 minutes left on our Angoro casing. Still nothing. Dang. 2 Thunderers we have to clear through at least. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm going to back up a little bit here. Suit up. I really hope... There we go, another gorilla past that at least, so... Not totally alone, or not totally off target of what we need. Oh man, I lost line of sight. I had him in line of sight for a second there. At the last moment he like ditched away. It's unfortunate that even though I don't take damage while I'm in Powered Shield, I still lose my Furball buff. The Furball buff is lost if you take any damage at all. You can deal damage, you just can't take damage. It's a little unfortunate that I lose damage, or that I take damage from, even though I'm in a shield. Empty barrels, I like those. Those are worth a lot, even though they don't stack, which is really unfortunate, but they're worth a lot at least. Alright, let's pull this guy. Ooh, is this risky? It is. Oh, it's really risky. That was bad. I probably will be okay. I'll just nuke this guy down as fast as I can. And I think I'll get him just as this other guy aggro. Yeah, there we go, of course. Get away from me. Okay, let's potion. Got so many potions, I never use them. Well, he got out of line of sight just as my Mind Blast was about to land, which kind of stinks. Shield up. I do have Inner Fire, I just rebuffed that because I was apparently out of charges. I wish Inner Fire didn't run out of charges, that would be nice. Just have a permanent 10-minute buff for 900 or almost 950 mana. That'd be super, or 950 armor. That'd be super handy. Nope, can't have it that easy though. Oh, what am I doing? Why do I not have my Sprite Darter out? Jeez. I'm failing hard. Okay. Well, those 3 gorillas that we killed did not drop what we needed. There's another gorilla right over here, which could do it for us. Let's drink from. Is there any? Oh, I want to cast this, but I can't do it while I'm sitting. Look at this guy though. I mean, you gotta appreciate this Sprite Darter. Look at this thing. Look at that. How is that not like the coolest pet in Classic? Definitely the coolest pet. That's enough mana for me. I don't know why I cast Powered Shield now, but that's okay. I'm going to cultivate a packet of seeds, and then I'm going to pull this guy in. Once again, we're going to hope that this is the very last time we ever kill any stupid gorillas. Because, man, I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of killing gorillas. I feel like, I don't know, Mario in here? Or as I should say, Jumpman. But I guess, Mario doesn't really kill Donkey Kong, does he? I guess it's been a long time since I played the original Donkey Kong. I wasn't ever very good at it. Okay. Dead. Done. Let's get out of here. I'm done. I'm booking it. Let's open our casing. What do we get? 3 marble green. Nice. So we're done with one of our quests. Now we got 10 out of 10. So we can turn in the one in Feralis, at least, easily enough. That's nice. Blood Petal Sprouts. This will be our last Blood Petal Sprout. We need 15 for our little turn-in with the Dodonga, or whatever it's called. I call it a Dodonga. I forget what it's actually called. Now, let's see. The drop rate's pretty bad on this Mowegian and Larian quest, but I think I still want to do it. I really would like to finish it. So like I said, we're going to head down. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to head down to Ringo. And along the way, any blood petal... Ooh, let's not get caught up in the Double Star Feast. It's a little scary. Always terrifying, I would like to say. Gosh, it's scary, dude. Let's go this way. So we're going to go kill any blood petals along the way, and then until we get there, and then we'll grab Ringo himself, and we will escort him back to the camp. It's actually a pretty nice escort quest because he pretty much runs as fast as you do, but he occasionally falls asleep. He's got like narcolepsy, which is kind of annoying, but he has like narcolepsy, so he'll occasionally just like fall asleep, and you have to splash him with this water, I believe, to like wake him up. I forget exactly how it works. It's more than a little silly. Let's remove that debuff. That thing's gross. Stone Form's really handy for that. Really nice to get that disease off us. So it's actually... Oh, these guys do drop the scales we need, but I just don't know if I want to do that. It's kind of a boring quest. I mean, like... I just don't know if I want to do that quest. I don't know why, but I don't know where I would go next. So I'm 50, so what would be an appropriate... Oh. What would be an appropriate level at 50? Or appropriate zone? Let's finish this guy off, and then I'll look at the map and decide. Oh man, seeing my mana just like sap away, leech away. It's nasty. Oh, that's how to fill up your bags. There we go. Okay, let's start dumping a few things. Delicious cave mold, it's junk. Shingle kelp's not worth much. Dump it. Arthur's Tears, not really worth that much. And the pylon manual, I'll hold on to it temporarily. Even though, like I said, not really necessary. I just don't want to let it go just yet if I can help it. Now we're heading still south, to the center of the zone, basically, very center, to the Fire Plume Ridge. Yeah, Fire Plume Ridge. And we've got some, I see at least like 2 or 3 lashers here along the way we're going to kill. I wonder if these guys cast this buff on everyone, this debuff. I think they do. I think I remember my rogue having it cast on him a few times, and I'm always just like, and it's always a terrible buff, or terrible debuff, I should say. Really nasty. You gotta find someone to unlock this for me. Thandir might be a rogue. I just don't really want to pick up the mage role. Is Thandir a rogue? Let's check guild rank. Oh, Thandir's offline. Dang. Okay, let's do this again. Warrior. Okay. Let's see. Any rogue I can mail to for unlocking? Of course, someone can just snatch it from me, but I trust. I just, it's whatever. Steal it. I don't care. It's a game. Worse things have happened in my life than someone stealing my mithril lockbox loot. You know what I mean? Like, someone could open it and say, oh, this item can't, like, some, like, great blue comes out, they could pocket it, and then say, oh, this crappy green came out, I guess I could buy something off the auction house and send it to me. I would never know. But I just don't care. I'll mail it over later. Thank you. Sure, we'll grab Heart of the Wild again. I think we have some, yeah, right. Zyra, I'm gonna write that name down before I forget. Because I have, you might have heard that pen click, I have a bad memory for names, and I'm not gonna get to a mailbox anytime soon. So I want to grab that. Let's go ahead and drink. We're getting, bad drop rates here. I guess, no, it's not that bad. We have 9 of 15. We're doing okay. It's just that last one I think didn't drop it. I'll kill this guy, and then we're getting close. Once we cross the river, that's pretty much it. I think it's pretty much right there. How's our timer? 5 minutes. You see, it's kind of an interesting zone on Gore, right? Because there's really a lot of things to collect. There's these crystals, all 4 of them. There's blood petal sprouts. There's Ungoro soil. So you have like all these collectibles that are just all over the zone. Then you can turn, using the evergreen pouch, you can turn the packet of Tharlendra seeds plus into Margrain using Ungoro soil. You have giant dinosaurs roaming around that will gank you if you're not careful. That thing just resisted my Mind Blast completely. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Wow, it just resisted a Mind Flay. What is going on? Like, what are the odds? These things don't seem to resist that much, but that was nasty. So much, like, rip mana. Seriously, like, you lose a lot of mana on things like that. Alright. Spongy Morel, whatever, that's fine. Okay, I'm not taking up any more blood petal sprouts. They're just not worth it to me. Like, they just don't have... They're just not worth it, and I just don't see the point. I could use more Ungoro, so we're halfway. I mean, we've got 10 over 20. So... And we've got, like, 19 soil, so we've got probably plenty of soil. We probably need more Tharlendra seeds. I bet we will run out of those. Maybe not. I hope not. I can get more. You can buy more. Just, I'd rather not have to. Okay. That guy is going down pretty fast. Now, it will be nice, honestly. Like, I never really looked into it much, but having inner focus every 3 minutes, I get a 24% increased crit chance on a Mind Blast, is what I'll probably use it on. That's pretty handy. I mean, to be honest, Mind Blast does a decent amount of damage. Getting a crit on that would really help push. And getting a free cast, not to mention, it's 265 free mana. That'll add up, I think. So I think getting that, maybe I should have gotten that earlier, I don't know. But I think inner focus is pretty nice. Okay, we're 10 of 15, and going for 11. In other news, you might have caught in the beginning of this video in chat, I was talking to someone. I have no idea. There's no new news about Classic WoW. No idea when the release is going to be, no idea what content it's going to be, what patch it's going to be on, if it's going to be some custom content, some custom patch, nothing. We have no idea. My expectation is still that it's going to be very similar to Retail Vanilla. I don't expect them to make sweeping changes. There will be some minor changes that I've covered in another video. Check out that video. It's like 5 changes I expect in Classic WoW. And my opinion is somewhat changed on some of that, though. I'm not expecting as much for them to make modern models added to the game, or animations and models. I don't expect those to be in the game anymore. I thought originally they might be. I'm kind of walking that back now. I just don't see that really happening now. I think it's not worth the effort for them to put it in. I don't think it attracts enough players to make it worth them getting that to work in Classic WoW. On Reddit, on the r/Classic WoW subreddit, I've seen a few people say that they really do think that it's like guaranteed that they're going to change all the models in the game to modern models to fit it into the current infrastructure. because that's like a quote from Blizzard, the infrastructure part, but I don't think Blizzard ever was implying that when they mentioned the infrastructure. I don't think they were saying we're going to make it like literally fit into the modern WoW game. I think they meant more like server side, like getting the servers up and running properly. That's my thought. Anyway, so I no longer expect modern character models to appear. I don't think they're going to make a lot of changes. I really think that they get it that maybe I don't know, maybe I'm got some groupthink going on here, but I think enough people that I've spoken to want very few changes that I don't expect there to be massive changes. Alright, I got another blood petal. Very cool. Savage fronds, we're collecting them. I think they have a decent resale value, but I forget exactly what they're worth. Let's go ahead and grab this soil. We're actually maxed out on soil in like this stack. I don't know if I need another stack of soil. I don't know if it's worth getting another stack. I guess it's probably worth more than like a spongy morel. Like I might as well get rid of those. Let's ditch those. I think, yeah, Alteryx Swiss, I'll hold on to that. It's fine. At least for now. Until we get... Oh, I didn't realize Angora soil stacked above 20. I thought it maxed out at 20. Huh. Well, that's good to know. Okay, I can't remember how to get up here from this side. I usually come from the south side of Fire Plume Ridge. Looks like I'm not the only one here. I really hope this is an Alliance tune and not a Horde tune, because that would be a little scary. Some more soil for me, I'll take it. I guess I could just like look up ahead and see, but I don't see anyone. That's kind of scary. I'm gonna put Shadow Protection up, just in case. I have no idea why I think that's going to be helpful, but I feel a little better doing that. Ringo is apparently up there, it looks like. Which is great. He's not always here, because if someone's escorting him right now, or who knows, any number of things, and he's not there. So you can't always expect him to be around, but you just kind of hope he would be. Okay, that's where I need to drop down. I don't need to fight that elemental if I go from this side, I think. I think I can do this. And do this. What level are these guys? It's pretty high level. I think I will need to kill... Let's go for it. We're going to take him out. Fight me, bro. Let's get in position. He's going to be some resist here. It's going to be a little gross. Oh, it's actually good. We got the first 3 spells we landed. That feels good. I was not expecting that to work. He should be hitting me pretty hard. Yeah, I was going to say my powered shield should drop any second now. I'm going to re-shield up. I'm going to try and Mind Blast him down again. I think he resists that Mind Blast. It's okay. This guy, it's not like they're going to kill me. It's just that he has a lot of health. And he has a decent amount of health. And he is going to resist a lot of my spells. Ooh, Elemental Fire. Sure, Core of Elements. Why not? Let's... Goodbye, Alteryx Swiss. Hello, Ringo. Cool. So we're going to start by turning in this quest at least. At least, no matter what, I'll turn in this quest. Get 4,000 experience, great. And why am I stuck running in place? I have no idea. Oh well. I'm going to drink for a moment. And what do I want to get rid of? I want to stomach more space in here. I'm trying to find something that's not worth a lot. Oh, I could probably just disenchant this. I forgot about that. Let's do that. Disenchant. And I'm going to cast an Angoro pouch thing in a moment. There we go. Do this. Do that. I like that, like the bottom of my bag spots open. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like that order of things. Alright, what do we get? Earth Root. Wow, that's garbage. I'm just throwing it away. I'm not even going to mess with that. Fort's good. Inner Fire's fine. Okay. Now this is the thing we have to use. Revive Ringo with water. We have 25 minutes. You can see the chat down here. Remember, if I faint again, that water that Sprago gave you will revive me. Yep, I know. I know Ringo. I believe Ringo was named after Ringo Starr, the musician. At least that's my understanding. Now, he really does follow me, which is really nice. Like, this is one of the few escort quests in the game where the character you escort actually follows you. Oh, dear God. Please don't mess with me, dude. I'm shielding right now. I will wreck that guy. I will pop my limited vulnerability potion if I have to. Fight me, bro. Do it. Now, I could mount up, but like I mentioned, this guy does fall asleep anyway from time to time. And it's kind of like, I kind of like being on the ground. Alright, Ringo. The heat, I can't take it. He fell asleep, what a jerk. Revive Ringo. Wake up. Got him. Yeah, so you could mount, and I think he will... Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Does he keep up, or does he fall behind? I can't remember if he even keeps up. I think he... It does seem like he's going a little bit faster, but he doesn't quite keep up, right? Like, he can't just, like, take off running, or he will fall behind. I'm trying to make, like, a beeline towards here. The problem is there's a lot of these tar lake things here. So it's almost safer to go, like, up and around. I'm not stopping to kill anything else, by the way. Like, it's not worth it, because all it takes is, like, one horde tune to come by and, like, wreck me, or even just focus on Ringo or something stupid, or chain mobs into Ringo. That's all it takes. So I want to try to... Okay, we're going to have to kill this guy. Almost assuredly. Oh, I resisted that. Resisted that. Okay, please stop. Please stop resisting. That's all I'm asking. I sound like a police officer. Please stop resisting. Except minus the please, maybe? I don't know. Just a joke. Just a joke. No hard feelings. Black Sledge. Wow, that's nasty. This guy resisted a lot of stuff. Like, it's a really high resist rate. Okay. Done. I am gonna drink for just a moment. Is there... Oh, okay. So think if we just go straight through here, we can maybe veer off to this right side and dodge that tar lurker. I think. Black Sludge. Movement speed reduced by 30%. Oh my gosh. Nope. Not today, folks. Stone form it is for the win. Alright, he's gonna... Yeah. Maybe you could carry me? Get up. Get up. You gotta wait for him to, like, fall to the ground. They can revive him with a Frostbolt. Or a Cone of Cold, or whatever it ends up... The animation ends up being. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Doing well, maybe I should say. A little more grammatically correct. Alright, we're trying to thread the needle here, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm kind of trying to get around. I love how Marshall's Refuge is, like, hidden behind all these swamps, by the way, these, like, tar pits. I think it's really cool that, like, the only place here is actually kind of hidden. Like, if you're a new character, a new player to the game, I would suspect you won't find Ungoro, or, Marshall's Refuge very easily, if you have no idea where it's at. To me, it's one of the most well-hidden... Ooh, I want to get that crystal, but I don't want to go right now. He's going to fall asleep again before we get there. He's close. We're almost there, but he's going to fall asleep again in a moment. But it's one of the most well-hidden flight points in the game, I think. The other most well-hidden flight point, in my opinion, is in Red Ridge Mountains. Is that right? Red Ridge? No, Stone Talon Mountains. In the northwest, there's an Alliance flight point. It's, like, way up there. It's pretty much useless. I mean, honestly, it's pretty useless. I don't think I even have the flight point. I'll show you it on the map. It's probably, in my opinion, one of the more well-hidden ones. Alright, let's get to Spraggle Frock, aka named after Fraggle Rock, the Jim Henson Productions Muppet TV show. Nice. Done. A little help from my friends. Named after this song from the Beatles, which is also Ringo. Yeah. You get it, you get it. Is this an upgrade? Nope. Nope. So I guess we're going for the plate legs. 8250. Nice. That's a solid set of experience. I'm gonna revive him. Get up. That was fun. Alright, let's re-enter fire. Now, this is the point where I kind of want to decide what I want to do. Okay, first of all... Oh man, I forgot the H7 Go request is down there. So, the quests that are left here, what do I want to do? I would like to finish up the Norwegian and Larian quest because I've already got 4 of the, so many of them, 11 to 15. This Chasing Amy quest is actually pretty easy, but I need to go get a Mithril Casing. I also need to train my level 50 skills. I don't know when I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go finish up the Norwegian and Larian quest. Let's welcome people. Man, people are just joining up like mad. Let's go finish up that quest, because it really is... Oh, no. I've got one more thing I want to do here. It really is. We're so close to being done. I don't want to like bail now, but I am starting to wonder if maybe I'm getting ready to leave Ungoro. Like I like the zone here. There's a few some quests we can still do. Really, like Shizzle's Flyer is not a hard quest. Chasing Amy is easy if we get the Mithril Casing, but I'm just kind of feeling like it's time to go. Okay, the Dodanga has been fed, and in exchange we get a small brown wrapped package, which has so much like this is like look at the reward. We just collected 15 of those things. No, admittedly they're pretty easy to collect, but like this is the only part that I really care about as a potion. These things are kind of junky. I mean, I guess this pumpkin is not as good as this pie, so I might as well take that. But I don't really have more bag space for this, do I? I'm like pretty stacked. Let's do this. We're gonna throw this away. See ya. Okay. And I'm gonna also disenchant these gloves because they're not really worth selling in the auction house. And these pants, which are definitely not worth vendoring, in my opinion. Oh man, those stacked. There. Okay. They didn't stack with something we already had. Is there even a vendor? Oh, there we go. Okay. I want to sell a few junk things too. It's like, is there even a vendor here? I never really think about it. But like, alright, Gorilla Fangs, Tough to Fur, Hair. Sparkle's Canteen is worthless to us now. We can just ditch it. Actually, I want to hold on to it. You know, it'd be nice if there's a way to keep that thing. Let me try something. Like, if there's a way to keep this, you could always cast a Cone of Cold, right? And I think there is a way to glitch out the game and keep it, like if you abandon the quest or something. But I obviously didn't do that, so it's too late now. Barrels. What else do I have to sell? Crystal Pylon User's Manual, I don't need. I think he'll give you another one if you need it anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. I don't have that much food. I will hold on to the truffles. Okay, I'm thinking pretty good with that. I don't want to vendor anything else. Swift Thistle, Elemental Fire, these things I can vendor all these, or auction house these pretty well. Mount Silver Sage and this stuff, it goes in the auction house pretty decently. There's no reason to get rid of it. What is this? Bone Grips Note. Oh, yeah. I remember that. I was like, what is that from? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we still have a couple minutes on our evergreen pouch, but we're going to go find more of these lashers. We're going to take them out, and we're going to move down towards the southeast, and we're going to try and work on the Apes of Ungoro, because that's like the plan is not work on it, we're going to turn it in. In the meantime, now that I just threw away the Crystal Pylon, and I'm just thinking to myself, it's like, oh yeah, which of these Crystal Pylons, there's one here, and one here, east, west, north, east, and west. Now that I just threw that away, I'm wondering, which one can I use which crystals at? So I need green and blue. It's the only thing I'm missing. If I get a green and blue, then I can go to any of them and turn a mix. I think you need 5 of each. I forget. I totally forget. But I know if I have 10 of each, I certainly can at least make a turn in somewhere. I suddenly regret throwing away that thing. I want to rebuff. Wow, that Dimetrodon was like gunning it for us. Dimetrodon? Maybe I say Dimetrodon, but probably Dimetrodon. What else? This is going to disappear soon. I'll put this here. Actually, I'll stick it at the bottom. Okay, so we have... I wish I'd remembered this. I probably would have gone out. Maybe I wouldn't have. Maybe I still would have done Ringo just to see if he was there. I would have probably gone over. Because it really stinks. If someone takes him away and they run all over the place, and it's a 25-minute timer on this to despawn and for him to bail out, so someone could have him busy for like 25 minutes. It kind of stinks. So it's nice to just get that quest done when you see him available. I am going to cast... there we go. Did that resist? It did. You cast 16 in bag. Yeah. Lame. What a bully. I think it was like a nature spell. It was like a lightning bolt or something, and I guess it probably fully resisted. So that's a bummer. Let's be honest, 16 in bag is really not that useful, but it's fun. That's all that matters, right? I feel like the fun takes priority over everything else. Savage Frond, boo. Okay. Well, yeah, I really like... If to wrap up this episode, the best 2 things I can do with the, 10 minutes left I have would be to, 1, get the last 4 blood petals, get that quest turned in, and then 2 would be to turn in the Apes of Ungoro, which I think there's a follow-up to that. I think there is, but I can't remember if I'm mistaken that with the Amy quest. I don't quite remember. Now, if I finish an Angora, let's say I leave after doing those 2 quests and I just am done with it, which isn't totally unreasonable because I would like to at least go and get my level 50 skills train, where would I go next? Winter Spring's too high level. Felwood is reasonable, but I think I can't recall if I've quested with this tune in Felwood or not. I think I have. I need to like re-look at my old videos because I can't recall. I always mix this up between tunes, which tune I did what with. So I need to go back and look at this tunes series and see. I think I did a few things in Felwood, right? I'm not totally making that up. Maybe I am. Yeah, otherwise, Felwood would be reasonable. Azshara is not really a great leveling zone, but it is kind of fun, and I've not really leveled there in a long time. So I might consider going to Azshara, because there's not a lot of quests there, there really isn't. So it probably is largely a waste of time. But I don't think I've ever leveled there as Alliance, like, even slightly. So it'd be kind of fun for my first time checking out Azshara, so I'm actually kind of considering leaning that way. We won't get very far. We might get like a level. Like honestly, we might get like literally a level or so out of it. But that might be enough to make it worth it. We are far enough patched in this server that pretty much all the content is available. Like Naxxramas is out. So all the quest lines should be available in Azshara, which is nice. I need to not get eaten by that Dimetrodon. Let's do this. Those last 2 Lashers we killed did not drop any of our blood petals, which is lame. I'm like out of mana already, and he resisted that. Lame. Let's do something here. I am going to cast this. There we go. And let him just soak it all up anyway, but at least I can do some damage. I want to do some instances in this guy soon. I really like to run just like Zulfa Rock or Sunken Temple soon. It's been a while since I've done an instance in this guy, and it'd be kind of fun. Alright, let's start drinking. Let's drink. Do I need to eat? Sure, let's have a Kaldurai spider kebab. Get that extra 2 stamina and 2 spirit buff. Totally negligible, but let's take it. Well fed should pop up here. 2 stamina and 2 spirit. Look at that. How amazing. 20 health, and how much spirit is that? That is about, let's see, that's about 1% of my total spirit. If I had 200 spirit, 2 would be about 1%, so. Okay. We're closing in on Torwa Pathfinder, as that's our major goal here. Yeah, so I'm considering... I might look up and see what quest... Like, literally go to a database and see what quests are even available. Wow, there's a lot of these guys here. Look at these parrots. There's a lot of these flayers around here. Let's get them. We need them. Doesn't matter where we kill them from. They're all, I think, pretty consistent drop rates, so I'm just going to go for whatever I can get. We do have stone form up, which is really nice, so I'm going to pop that in just a moment. And let's do stone form now. It's like I want to time stone form so there's no chance they can recast their debuff on me before I kill them, you know? So like it only lasts 6 seconds. It doesn't last that long. So I really need to make sure I time it properly and don't like cast it too early and then they recast it last second, because that would really suck. I think it happened to me once already, and I felt really dumb. Nice, so we need 2 more. We're almost done. This is a pretty good drop rate. I mean, it's not great, but it's not awful. I'm pretty happy with the drop rate for the Blood Petal Flayers and Threshers and all those guys. I can't really complain too much. I think there's another one right over there, yeah. The other thing that's nice is they're just everywhere. Picking up this Angoroso reminded me to click my little packet. But they're just everywhere, so it kind of makes it easy. I've been thinking of adding a giant hotbar here with like a few buttons, like let me show you real quick. Let's open this first. Earth Root. Wow. Much wow. So great. Okay, let's inner fire buff. I'm like drinking a lot recently, like in game, not real life. I'm drinking quite a bit recently. Let's sit over here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I misclicked. That's fine. Let me show you what I'm talking about. How do I do this? CT mod. Hotbar mod. Breakable bottom bar? No. Bar options. Display. Left sidebar. No, I want right hotbar. Right. Okay. And then I want right click to unlock frames. Okay, I'm going to move this here. And then bar options. Hide button grid, right. That's what I want. Okay. So what I want to do is something like this. Hold on. You'll see. Hide button grid. What is this? The display right hotbar. Right. There we go. Like, doesn't that actually make sense for me? Because like I don't like having a lot of buttons on my screen, as you probably noticed. I really have like a fairly minimalist setup. It's not like I could get more minimal, but I don't like having a lot of stuff on my screen. I really just don't like. I've never enjoyed it. Like, I don't want to have things. And I know maybe I'm not as good of a player because I don't have as many options available to me, but I just don't like having a lot of stuff on my screen. I would say I have a relatively minimalist approach. I could honestly shrink down this hotbar, remove it entirely maybe. I don't really need my DPS meter. I just kind of like having little numbers on here sometimes. Kind of fun to see it tick up slowly. I'm getting poisoned. Oh, nope, can't cast it just yet. That's fine. But now, like, this is like a nice usable space here, right? Like, it fits in with everything else. And now I can actually click these pretty easily. Like, since I don't usually have them in my over here. So I think it's actually something I'm gonna kind of think about keeping. I'm gonna leave it on there. Let me know what you think. Not that it really matters to most of you probably, but I kind of like having those big buttons. Just a few giant buttons for things that I would like to cast. I could swap out this third one especially with like a food that I use a lot, or maybe more useful would even be like a quest item, like that Spraggle's Cantina I was using. What else would I put there? I think that's the main things that would be there. I could also put hotkeys on these, but the whole point would be clicking them, right? So hotkeys would make the most sense, but if I'm making them big, then I can just click them. So, yeah. Just a thought. It's something I've always toyed around with, is having a few giant clickable buttons. And I've seen other people do this before, right? Like just having a few oversized buttons to make that are clickable. I'd rather not get eaten by all these Ravisars, so I'm going to try and jump accordingly here and not get picked up by them. We have not seen a lot of blue and green. I was going to say, we have not seen a lot of blue and green power crystals. Well, there we go. Found one. I'm going to grab this and then I'm going to kill this Thresher. And also that other... It was a Lasher. What was this? Thresher, okay. Maybe we'll get lucky and these will be our last two that we need. How are we doing here? Okay. Ooh, what's that? A 53 mage. Is that going to attack me? Odds are, yes, it will. I'm just going to hide. On the other hand, do we attack it? You know what? I bet it's going for that. I don't want to get caught by this raptor behind me. I am so tempted to gank this mage. I'm going to probably regret this. My oil has ran out. I don't feel like recasting it right now, because I'm getting close to the end of the episode anyway. If I saw that mage in combat right now, I would consider ganking it. Purely because I was recent. Like a few episodes back, you might recall, I was ganked while I was in combat. It's actually kind of in the same spot. I was like near, what is that? What is that? Mage? Okay, I'll leave you. I'll let you live. Even though the mage has the levels on me and probably would kill me, I'll let you live, mage. We'll just put it that way. Anyway, I'm not sure I was going to really fight it, but I was considering it. Now watch, I swear, if this mage comes running in here and attacks me while I'm fighting this, I'm gonna freak out. Like, I just feel like you just know it's gonna happen. You just know this is Vanilla WoW and Goro. It's like Stranglethorn Veil 2.0 basically out here. Stone form, beautiful. Did not get the drops we needed. That's okay. We're up to 9 of those blue crystals. Thanks for watching. I would like to throw a little thank you into people. I don't know why, but like it feels like I don't know what to say. Someone says like, "Oh, hey, I'm watching your videos." Like, I mean, I appreciate it. Like, I mean, obviously, that's why I say thank you. But otherwise, I don't really know what else to add. So I usually just say thank you. And depending on what else they say, I'll respond further. But hope you're having a nice day. I usually throw an exclamation point on there because I like to. Like, I feel like I say, thanks for watching. Like, it just sounds really, like, cold. But, like, I actually am appreciative. Like, I legitimately am. I'm always very appreciative of anyone that spends time watching my videos. I wouldn't watch my videos. I don't think they're that interesting. But other people seem to like them. And with that said, I feel like adding an exclamation point shows that I am actually enthusiastic about people watching my videos. And I realized the last message I said was like, thanks for watching. Like, when I read that, I'm like, thanks for watching. I sound like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. So, well, that was good. What else? And do we have... I don't know if we have an officer online, unfortunately. I don't think raiders can invite. Also, I'd say this. Also, if you'd like to join this guild, social/leveling guild, pretty nice group, add Thandir to your friends list and whisper him later. Tell him Supa want you to join. Alright. I'll shoot some gold over later. Not gonna be much. I mean, I'm not exactly rolling in the dough here, as you may have noticed. But I can shoot him like... Even like, honestly, like 1 or 2 gold is massive at level 8. Like, seriously massive. And like, sure, you could like throw someone like 100 gold, and then they'd be set. You know, that's like a crazy amount. But even today, even just like literally like 2 gold is huge in the first few levels. So I will generally, if I have like a friend that's playing, I'll generally try and give them a little bit of gold early on. It's a huge boost for people. Yeah, it goes a long way. It seriously does. Okay, getting all these stupid pelts out of our bags, which feels great. The mighty Ucha, bring Ucha's pelt. Okay, we will go do this quest. We are not leaving Angora just yet, because I do remember this quest. I don't really need one of these yellow ones. Here's what's going to happen. I am going to not forget this time, but I'm going to go ahead and get the last 2 blood petal sprouts right now. Blood petals, not blood petal sprouts. The last 2 blood petals right now. Then I'm going to hearth back to Feathermoon Stronghold, and that's where we're going to end the episode. In the meantime, I will travel to, I guess it'd be Darnassus is probably the best place. Somewhere where we can get to an auction house. That's the most important thing. And also so we can train our level 50 skills. So we'll train level 50 skills. I'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. And at the auction house, we'll pick up a mithril casing. Then, Ucha is up here. He's deeper in that cave that I was saying I don't want to go deep in because I think we'll come back anyway. Oh, a blue crystal. I'll go get that. And then what I'll do is I will go kill Ucha next time. After we kill Ucha, on the way out, we'll grab Amy, we'll turn in the mithril casing, and we will escort her back to Martel's Refuge. And then I think we'll leave Angora. So that's next episode. I think, well, you know, that's a good, like, 30 minutes of stuff to do here before we're done. But probably a good chunk of next episode will still be here in Angora. But then after that, I'll move, I think, to Azshara. I want to look into that. But I really like the idea of leveling in Azshara. I do not want to aggro these guys right now, so I'm just going to swim over here. We'll Furbog suit for a few seconds. And D Furbog form now. Oh my, the Tyrant Devilsaur. Man, it sounds terrifying. I'm going to aggro that guy, I think. Oh, no, I thought I was going to aggro that little baby. I could probably kill that 54 elite. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's like, why are these all different colors? Dear God, please don't dismount me. Okay, I'm good. Alright. Where is yellow? Do I need yellow? No, I need green. I'm looking for green crystals, if you haven't noticed. I mentioned the kind of green and blue being my shortcomings at the moment, but I'm pretty good on most of them now. I just need stupid green ones. Nifty stopwatch. Here we go. Busting out the trinkets. The goal here is to get our last 2 blood petal sprouts. Blood petals. I keep saying blood petals. Blood petals, and then leave. It gets... All I'm going to do is just finish these up and then hearth on out of here. We have another evergreen casing that I need to cast on myself. And in a moment, I'm going to stone form this guy away. Or this debuff away, I should say, not this guy. Gone. Okay. How are we doing on the Lendrus packets? Okay, so we haven't gotten any Margraine since we got the 10. So we've gotten like, we're like and we've got like 2 or 3 in a row without any Margraine. Another one, dang. That's too bad. Right. if this drop rate doesn't pick up, I might have to like just leave. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I will be back in the zone, so I don't really know why I'm worrying about this quest right now. But it would just be nice to be done with it. So then when I hearth and then come back to Marshall's Refuge next time, I can just turn in the quest while I'm up there, right? That's a kind of the convenience of just finishing it. This guy actually didn't. This guy actually didn't debuff me, and then he debuffs me. What a douche. Like, I don't even know what else to say. I was like literally about to celebrate. He's at like 3% health, hadn't debuffed me, then he debuffs me. Jerk. Absolute scumbag. Was that a Thresher or a Lasher? Thresher. Oh man, now I got doubled. Oh, I didn't realize you could have two of these at the same time. There goes my mana. Like, rip mana. I can't even regenerate mana with this much of a debuff on there, I think. Oh nice, we're done though, it doesn't matter. I'm out of here. That feels good. That feels real good to get both those in a row. Okay, so we are gonna call it a day here. Like I said, next episode I will, like right now I'm just gonna get on the flight path and head up to, I guess Darnassus. That probably is the best route. Oh, you know what, we do have, I didn't realize the quest, what is this? Oh yeah. The Mystery of the Margaret. Let's go turn in this quest while we're here. It's the end of the episode, might as well turn it in. I forgot that was in Feathermoon Stronghold, one of the two. The other one's in Darnassus, but, well, hold on. I'm gonna do the other turn-in. I think that makes more sense, because I'm more likely to hearth back to Feathermoon than I am to hearth back to Darnassus, to like fly all the way up to Darnassus. So I think I will actually turn in the one in Darnassus next episode at the beginning of the episode. I think that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Anyway, Ruthven Village, here we come. But that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.